So what took you to Portland?
Oh, just normal vacation. Nothing newsworthy, nothing really important to report. Just wanted to kind of hang out and see what's going on.
Ah, so amazing that you picked that place. Is there a lot of violence there?
I got to tell you what's so amazing about this. The media's willful distortion of the agenda and the behavior of the crowd has crossed into journalistic malpractice. I think there's no other way to describe it. They are describing these people as peaceful, as fun-loving, as having a great old time. It is, look, when you get to Portland, it looks really normal in the daytime, other than the fact that it's always, crime-ridden and full of homeless people. But other than that, it looks like a normal Portland day. And when you hit 9 o'clock, this one five square street area just erupts in insanity and violence. And what you have there are and by the way, it's a massive protest. You're talking about 3,000-4,000 people a night who will be going there. And within that 3,000-4,000 people, you have several, not a few dozen, several hundred actual rioters who are attacking a federal court building with incendiary devices, lighting on fire, attacking it with truncheons and with pipes and with Molotov cocktails. And you then have the other 3,500 people who are cheering them on, okay? And this is the point I keep trying to make when I go to these protests. And the people say, hey, look, it's mostly peaceful. By the way, a term I hate more than anything else. It gets me going more than anything else. It's got most of the people that are peaceful. You turn the line from being a peaceful protester to being an enabler of violence if you are cheering the rioters on. I didn't see a single person try to pull one of these guys back or yell, hey, guys, don't do this. And even worse, I don't know if it's worse, but certainly as bad, is there's tons of press there. And most of the cameras are down when the rioters are doing their thing. And then when the police come out, and that's when the cameras go up. And it's also this bizarre notion that these federal officers are roaming the streets of Portland, disappearing people, is nonsense. They're not even on the street. Frankly, I would argue they're not taking enough of a proactive position on this thing. But they only come out when the actual building is in danger of burning down. And then they use what I use as humane methods, and I can say that because I was the victim. I'm not using the victim in quotes, but I was tear gassed and pepper spray because look, deservingly, I was there. I was there in the area with the rioters, so obviously they're firing their tear gas canisters at anybody they think might be a danger, and it pushes people back. So this whole thing is the perception and the way the media is portraying this, Dennis, is driving me crazy. I don't know what to do about it.
It is the lying media. It's what you just reported is very distressing. So I'm curious, why do they not do this during the day?
Who knows what is in the mind of of one of these animals, one of these.
Also, did you get to speak to any of them?
I did. So yeah, I did a whole video on it, and I spoke to a lot of them. I spoke to a bunch of them until I got recognized, and then I was
hold it there. Now I'm very curious. I'm curious the whole time. His video is up at DennisPrager.com, by the way, from Portland.